sometimes need to be comprehensible. Sometimes I just make up world. No,
You know
I'm
what?
just trying.
I think people try to make people feel bad about their accents, and I find it so easy to understand you and others. Other people have such a hard time with accents, and I don't understand it. I look at them like, you didn't understand? What do you mean? I heard her loud and clear. So I want to congratulate you. You really, especially from French to English, right? A lot of the French sounds come from the back of the throat, and a lot of the American sounds come more from the nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a very difficult transition. I only know this because I speak some Hebrew, and same thing. It comes from the back of the throat. Cha, 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 right? With the
Mm-hmm.
cha. A little bit different, but it's hard to make that switch over to ch means ch over
Sure.
here,
Yeah.
right? So it's weird. But if you would like, I am more than happy to send you the recording of this room when it finishes, so
Okay,
that
cool.
you can review yourself and,
Okay.
have the recording for your own purposes, because I think that you really proved exactly what you were saying, is that if you take your time and you're intentional
Yeah.
and you set your mind to it, you can do better than you even thought that you could do. And I want to just congratulate you. Your vocabulary is perfectly fine. I think you have plenty of words and descriptive words at that Americans wouldn't even think to use, because we're just lazy. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that in French, sometimes for one meaning we have plenty of words, and if I make the mistake to translate from French to English, this is where I'm gonna be stuck. So the K, the K, the K, the K. How do you say that in English? The K, the
The
K
the
is
key.
the key, the key. The key is to basically think in English, and so I've been lucky that my mom support me to learn English since I'm 7 years old. So I had some English personal, lessons, and also hello JJ, love the name, and also I've been also lucky to stay in Houston and also San Diego, but more Houston had a much more big impact on me because I was 14 and I was living in kind of a traditional Texan family, with the second house in Dallas. And I really
That's
have this,
crazy. Wow.
yeah,
I thought I felt out of place for a moment, but no, I feel that. That's out of.
yeah, and I really live like an American, in the family with the American dad, like every weekend in front of the TV watching,
Oh
football, US football. I was like, really?
my God.
And then it was the same year that there was some Olympics, I think, and he was watching soccer, and he was like, I don't get it. Can you please explain me? I was like, yeah, but I'm here to learn English. How I can explain you how to understand this game if you don't
Oh
really,
no.
if you're not really. It was complicated. Also, the American, mom, really like working girl. And we've even experienced with her something really like sad, that she actually been fired during her job. And as a French person, it was really weird because she actually come pick me up at the school. It was kind of normally I was taking the bus, but this day she just called the school to say that she gonna come pick me up, and then we went at her office, and she came back with a box with all the stuff, like in the movies. I was like, really? So it's not actually something that people make up for the movies. It's actually real life in America. It was so weird for me to see that and to witness that. I was like, really? And I think this particular moment really had like a big impact on me, and I realized that there's like this difference of culture between, a country to another country. It's not necessarily American or French, but it's really a country from another country. And that sometimes if you decide to go live somewhere else, you have to adjust yourself, and yeah, it was also super cool. I also had like kind of my big brother. So it was really a nice life experience to live over there, having the barbecue, the 4th of July. It was so cool. I did it also in San Diego, but San Diego, I was already 19. So 19 for France, that means I'm a grown up, I'm supposed to be allowed to drink alcohol, but not in the US. So it was super weird for me because there was some place I couldn't go. I was like, why I cannot go there? But also I was living with a single, working girl, young working girl. So the experience was kind of different. But my experience in Houston was really, really cool. And yeah, it was a really nice life experience.
I am so glad that you shared that with me just now. I cannot imagine you in Texas. I just can't. I like with the horses and I don't know, with a cowboy hat on,
Yeah,
a
I
little
had
French.
a cowboy hat.
I'm dying, and you're like, "What is football? This is hilarious." Aw,
Baseball, because
I,
I went to a baseball game, a live one, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand. This is so boring. But I was like, I don't care because I'm in a US stadium with all the the hot dogs and the drink, the big drink. And I was like, I don't care if I don't get the game. And one of my good friends from the school, she was from Germany, and she was speaking French. So she kind of like being my big sister in the school. And there was this guy from Switzerland, from the German part of Switzerland, but he was also speaking French because he was living like close to the French part. So it was they were the only people speaking French in the school. All the others was from all around the world, from Japan, Korea, actually South Korea, um, you know, um, many countries in Middle East, from everywhere. And with these two guys, with these two people, I was like, I really don't understand. So they tried to explain to us, but we were like, we don't get it and we don't care. We just want to have fun. Just tell us when the game is over. So at some point, somebody says, so you see this little square? So one is going to be this number. That means our team won and the game is over. So we're just waiting for that. Between all passing the ball and stuff like that, we're just, having fun and just jumping when people were jumping. This was my first game.
and I love how you said the barbecue and the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I just about died. I just about died. If I can think of anything that's like strangely American, it's the 4th of July, which, I mean, I get it. A country's quote unquote Independence Day is usually very important. But, to be fair, not everybody celebrated equality at that time in this country. So it's sort of like, it's an odd holiday to have with fireworks and barbecue and beer and football. Like, what are we doing here? I get it. And you know what? That's part of just culture. And you're right. Country to country definitely differs. Different values, cultures, traditions, and what they do or don't do, I think more explains it better. But I welcome all of those experiences, worldly experiences, and just even, day to day, small town type of experiences, because I think we learn so much from all of that. And I definitely want to take the time to welcome JJ and Talia. You guys have been here just listening to Miss Lucia Luce. Lucia Luce. Go ahead. Hit me. Say it one time for me.
Lucia Luce.
Lucia Luce. And
Yes.
she is gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, and a rock star. But I definitely want to move on and definitely want to say hi to JJ. How are you?
Hi, JJ.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Lucia. Thank you for welcoming me. By the way, it was an interesting discussion about the diversity of language and culture, and I was also enjoying your discussion, the way Lucia was speaking, because I myself am a second language learner and a speaker, and I think you should carry on, and I'm taking away my point.
Beautiful, and thank you for joining us and welcome. Yeah, I think it's an important conversation for a lot of the world to sort of just get out of your own, immediate experience and look at the macro level. So, JJ, thank you for joining us. Where are you?
Well, I am from Asia. That must be probably pronounced from my accent. I am from India.
Beautiful, beautiful. I wonder in the north or the south, mountains or more.
Now more towards the center, Delhi.
Very nice, very nice, very cool. Thank you for sharing. I'm calling in, or I'm here from South Florida in the United States. And Lucia, do you want to tell everyone where you're chatting from?
Sure, I'm currently based in Paris, France.
Paris, France, which is beautiful,
Yeah.
right? Just to be on the same line as someone in Paris, France right now. So that's beautiful. And Talia, welcome, darling. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. And welcome Midhun and Teddy as well. You guys are welcome to come up. Just chatting and having some Saturday soul care morning goodness and kind vibes. And Talia, I want to welcome you and say good morning. How are you?
Good morning. My name is Talia. I'm calling from Houston, Texas. So I came in when she was talking about Texas. Um, yeah, I kind of came in because I've been having a rough morning. I've been up since like 6 my time, and it's been like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm preparing to go out of town, and I am not the out of town type person. I'm normally like at home. I've never vacation is not a thing for me, even though I know we should vacation at least once. It's not something I'm used to, so trying to do different for my children, and it drives me insane. So I'm like, I need a moment. I need a moment. I need a moment. And seeing this was like, okay, I'm gonna come in here with some positive vibes. At least try to. So here I am.
Thank you so, so much, Talia. I really appreciate that. And, sometimes it's just like you need a moment to reset, right? Your mind, your heart, your thought process, your decision making skills, right? Everything needs a minute to just kind of hook back up. And don't beat yourself up. That's kind of something that we were touching on right before Texas, is just your brain hears you, and don't be too hard on yourself. Choose kind words to speak to yourself. And I know that sounds a little floofy, but it's real talk. You have to take good care of yourself, get good food, good rest, good relations, so that you can show up for the people in your life that need you, right? So, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing. And I look forward to connecting further. And hey, Teddy, good morning or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the day.
I'm good. Good morning. From Philly. Just enjoying the Saturday morning. You know.
Doing the Saturday morning thing. Yeah, I heard that. I think that's what we're all kind of doing, and I'm wishing everybody, good health, abundance, wellness, peace, joy, all the good things that you deserve. Sometimes we beat ourselves up Monday through Friday, not good enough, or not strong enough, or not fast enough, or not whatever. And it's not really true. It's kind of a facade. So on Saturday, I like to just reconnect my thoughts with my morals and values and beliefs, and then take a look at some of my business morals, values, and beliefs, and see how I can get those to be a little more closely aligned in the middle. So thank you guys so much for joining. We were also discussing differences in just culture, linguistics, traditions, You know, we have our friend here from